Today we're cooking with the kids. We'll encourage their creativity and get them to make their very own fabulous chicken and vegetable pot pies. And for the type of fun finish kids always love, we'll prepare delicious fruit-filled jellies for dessert. I just hope that I can remember which ones are made with the champagne.
Hey.
Here are the girls.
Hi. So you found everything okay?
I did, indeed.
Thank you.
I did. Now, what I'm thinking is we'll make 2 different types of Jell-O, one for the kids and one for you girls.
Sounds great.
So, somebody open the champagne.
Go ahead.
And we'll open the apple cider.
Got it. No.
Oh!
I didn't get you, did I?
You can always spray me in champagne. I'll never complain.
Not a problem.
Now, the general rule is 1 cup of the apple cider. You need to add 2½ leaves of gelatine.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. So, have you seen these before?
No, I've never seen those.
It usually comes in powdered form, but have a feel of it. It's basically set and it's dry. What we need to do is soften it and then melt it into the warm liquid.
Okay.
So that's 3 cups of the cider. Okay. So we need about 7½. Just stick it into the water and it'll go really nice and soft. And after a little while, it'll become really soft and manageable. So always taste things. Okay. Just to see what they're like. Does it need a bit of sugar? Does it need a bit of extra flavour? You know, I mean...
And this is just strictly the cider?
This is just the cider.
Okay.
It's quite sweet already, isn't it?
For sure.
I think that's good. So we pop it on. Maybe we should open another bottle of champagne. I stuck one in the fridge. Then we can have a drink. I didn't stick one in the fridge. I stuck 3 in the fridge.
Maybe you can open it better than I did.
Now, they say a 45-degree angle. Okay. So like that. And it's the perfect... Oh!
See, you got screwed also.
There goes my theory. Sorry, sweetie, did I get you?
No, you didn't.
So you might want to add a little bit of sugar to the champagne. So a couple of tablespoons of sugar. And then we'll warm this one up as well. Yeah, you don't want to let them boil because you lose all of that beautiful spritziness that a champagne has naturally. So just get them warm enough so that they'll melt the gelatine. Now, was your sister lying to me when she said you're in labour for 29 hours?
No, she was not lying.
My God, I mean, that's a long time.
It was a long time, bless her heart.
Totally, so maybe right now somebody's in labour right now and you can say,
well, if anybody's trying to push a baby out, well, good luck.
Happy pushing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, our gelatine, which is all here. Now, do we know which one's which?
Yes, cider, champagne.
Okay, good. Glad you're on top of it. Now, if you fish this out, what you need to do is grab it and squeeze all of the water out. And it's quite durable. You can be fairly rough with this. What we need to do is bring this over. Now, this is the apple.
Yes, it is.
Now, if you give it a stir and you just gently ease it in, and what'll happen is you'll see it'll start to melt. But it's important that you sort of carry on stirring it. See how it just dissolves nice and easily?
You want me to stir it harder or faster?
No, that's good. It's exactly right. So the reason why you put in slowly is just to avoid any lumps.
Okay.
So you're just dissolving it nice and gently. But what you'll find is if you've got quite hot hands, it'll start to melt in your hands.
Okay.
So it does melt at quite a low temperature.
All dissolved.
Should we call the kids in and let them make their own up? Come on through, guys.
Maddie, McGuire.
How you doing, dude?
Good.
Cool. Now, guys, what we've done, remember the apple cider that we bought?
Yep.
That one? We've turned that into a Jell-O, but it's not going to turn into a Jell-O until it sets in the fridge when it's nice and cold. So what we need to do next is to put in all of the flavours that you guys like in your Jell-O. So we've got grapes, blackberries, blueberries, your favourite, Madeline, the cantaloupe, and some strawberries. So what do you think you'd like? Cantaloupe. What about you, big boy? The blueberries are nice.
Thanks, Mac. It's a fun little kid project. Looks like you need more in yours, Mac.
What about a blackberry? Yeah, these are really good.
When we were camping in Oregon this summer, we were picking the blackberries off the bush and eating them. If you like blackberries, try one. Why not?
Oh, they're nice and yummy.
Really sweet. Why don't you try a blueberry? They're pretty tasty.
See, he ate lots of blueberries when he was young. That's why he grew so tall.
Okay, now, have you got a little jug? There you go. Beautiful. Take your jug and just pick up that big container of jelly and you just want to pour it into the jug. So then you take this and you just pour it in And watch it fill up nearly all the way to the top.
Perfect.
See?
Nice.
Isn't that cool? And then all the fruit's going to float. Do you want to pour yours and yours?
No.
Good work. And these are for the other guys that are coming soon. So let's carry this really carefully over to the fridge.
Here, I'll open the door.
And then I'm just going to sit them in the fridge, and they take about maybe an hour before they're set. Yeah.
Oh,
What? There.
Are they coming at the front door?
they're coming. Let's go.
God, a long bloody way to the front door.
Let's feel thirsty.
There.
Are they coming at the front door?
They're coming. Let's go. Come on.
All right.
We're here.
Hi, Munchkin.
What's your name?
I'm Carter.
Carter. Say hello, everybody. Nice to meet you, dude.
Goodness, what's going on?
So welcome, guys. I met your lovely friend this morning in the supermarket.
Picking up strange men.
Handsome, though.
And she told me what you guys were all doing today, which was having a bit of a get-together, the mums and the kids. So I offered my skills as a chef to come and give you a hand and to make some fun, yummy stuff. So that's what I'm here to do. So welcome.
This sounds like fun. Should we go up?
Yeah, come on up.
This is so exciting. Very exciting.
What I'm going to do, now that I've got the kitchen to myself for 10 minutes, and I think that's about all I'm going to get because I've got 6 hungry kids in the house, I'm going to quickly knock together the sauce that we're going to serve in the pie. So, firstly, a little bit of butter. What we're doing is creating the thickening agent that's going to bind together the chicken stock. So that goes back on the heat, let that start to melt, and then as that's happening, add a little bit of flour, about the same quantities. So if you're looking at half a cup of flour, it's half a cup of butter. Give that a good whisk. Okay, now, once you get it to this point, it's time to add your chicken stock. You just want to keep on whisking, and then just slowly, slowly add your stock. Now, just little bit by little bit. You don't want to put too much in. It's a bit like making a bechamel sauce. And instead of using milk, we're using the stock. So you see how you get this beautiful, nice, thick, velvety kind of a sauce, and it's got the lovely flavour from the chicken stock. Little tip, if you're going to use the roast chickens like we did today, when you take all the meat off the bone, keep that juice that's down the bottom because it's got a really nice flavour. It's actually the pure chicken juice. What I do next is knock it back with a little bit of milk because the milk just helps to add a little bit of creaminess to it and just lighten it up. Next, we turn it off and it's ready to go. I'm just a little bit nervous because I'm about to invite 6 kids into the kitchen and anything could happen. I'm sure it's going to be okay, I think. Hey, guys.
Hey, come on in here.
We all made a story.
Oh, you all made a story?
And we've got this for you.
Wow, thank you, guys. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Curtis. He bakes stuff so we can eat. Ali says, I like milk a lot. So Curtis says, let's have some milk. That's a fantastic story, guys.
They each came up with their own line.
This is amazing, guys. I got all these lovely... Look at that beautiful drawing. Oh, thank
That's
you.
mine.
That's you.
Yeah. No, but that's yours.
And is that me? So that's the spiky hair, eh?
Curtis, this is the little one that caused me 29 hours worth of labor.
Ali, you're so cute. You're like 29 hours.
Say it's
Very
okay, it's
cute.
all worth it.
Oh, isn't she beautiful?
All right.
Okay.
Easy, Mackie. All right, guys, now, this is what we're going to do. Everybody gets to make their own pot pie, okay? Now, the secret is you can make the pie as big or as little as you want. So you can make a 1-pot pie, a 2-pot pie, or a 7-pot pie. Now, the way you get the numbers up is to put more ingredients. And then you've got to come over to the pastry doctor, that's me, and then I'm going to put the top on it for you. and a special little letter that's the start of your name, so your initial, so we know which one's yours. So who wants to go first?
Me.
Go on, you go first. I'll be over here rolling the pastry.
Okay, grab a bowl.
I want the chicken.
Yes, you need to have a little bit of chicken.
Oh, man.
Okay, and then broccoli. You wanted broccoli, right? And then how about mushrooms?
No.
Okay, carrots. How many?
What I'm doing is just cutting these pieces of pastry, and then when they come over...
You're gonna make the little initials.
Yeah, we're going to make the little initials. Wow, look at all those vegetables. Now, what letter would you like to put on the on your pie?
M.
An M for Maguire. Okay, Maguire. Let's do a little M. Okay, so now we know which one's yours, because yours got the M, okay?
Excellent.
Well done, mate. Now, I'm going to keep this and give it to you when it comes out of the oven, okay?
I think it was really great to get them involved and having them have so much fun and hands-on. It really encourages them to try new foods, to experience them, and be more open to trying new things.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
Okay.
You're welcome. How you doing, Grace? Would you like a G? Or would you like something else? There you go.
Smile.
Smile. Okay, let's try a smile. All right, now, so we've got 2 eyes and a little nose and a big smile.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well done. So, the pies are finally done. I'm pretty sure I've got all the labels right, because if I haven't, you know, kids, it could be a catastrophe. We'll wait and see. And there you go. Now, everything in the pie is already cooked, so all we need to do is wait for the pastry to be nice and golden, which should be about 10-15 minutes, and we're there. Oh, it's not just how it smells, it's how they look. Yum. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. I think the first pie that I've got to deliver is a K. That's for you, Mac.
Maguire.
There you are, darling.
Madison.
There you are, Madison.
Thank you.
Lucky last.
Right.
So, guys, dig in, enjoy. I hope it's all yummy and tasty.
Okay. Yeah.
Go for it.
Look at that. Wow.
Very good.
It was a great idea.
Wow, this is very good.
Yay.
Curtis. To Curtis.
Cheers.
For dessert, I've got the kids' jellies here. All right, now, the way you get them out of the jelly mould, you get some hot water, and you just gently dip that down, just like that, no longer. And then what will happen is it'll come out. Oh, look at that. Right in the centre. Lovely. So what I've got is just a little bit of natural yogurt, and I'm just going to pour a little bit of this straight over the jellies. Here we go. Madison, that's for you. And I believe this one is for Mac all the way down there.
Ooh.
Beautiful little Grace. There you are, darling. Now, this is the grown-up version. These ones have been made with champagne.
Did you need to see my ID before?
Yeah. Can I see ID, please?
I'd be happy to show you,
There you go.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, guys, thank you very much. I've had a wonderful day. It's been a lot of fun. Were the pies good?
The pies were great.
Yeah.
It was very good. It was a very wonderful suggestion.
Yeah.
Everything went smooth.
They're not talking when they've got the Jell-O in front of them, right?
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
It's
When the
good.
kids are quiet, you know it's good.
Well, guys, thank you very much. Have a lovely time with each other and enjoy your desserts.
Thank you
See
very
you
much,
later.
Curtis.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you guys. Take care. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
So who likes their Jell-O?
Me.
Their jelly.
We had a wonderful time, and it was fun to have the kids involved.
Well, the food was delicious, and I love not having to cook tonight.
Do you know, the day started off a bit slow when I first got into the kitchen, but then I had 2 special little helpers, Madison and young Mac there, and they were just absolutely sensational. They dug in, they gave me a big hand, and then before I knew it, I had another 5 little chefs. The day turned into a complete circus, but it was fantastic. I had a lot of fun. Tonight we served delicious chicken and vegetable pot pies that the kids prepared themselves. And then we topped it all off with beautiful fruit-filled jellies. What fun.